And in this corner, weighing in at 165 pounds, is Jeremy Charles Hone. Welcome back to the show, everyone. Thanks for joining me, watching the replay here on YouTube. You're about to watch an Ask Me Anything with Road2VeeCon, whose name is Sven, the artist behind the VDAO project, as well as MomoTanner, who did an artist spotlight in the collection and is just an awesome person in the community. Don't know what we're going to get into, but we shall see. So let's get it started. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh. Do. Become a speaker. La la. Hello. Y'all started without me. How are you?
Good.
All good.
My energy was at like an 11 and you were like, good.
Yeah, it's almost midnight here.
Yeah. Well, and thanks for staying up.
Since half past 4.
Since half past 4. Wow. Is that normal for you?
Yes.
For the past couple of weeks, it's been.
Well, yeah. So, this is fun. Thanks everybody who is here. Just to like sort of set the stage, we're going to be talking to Sven, and it's an AMA. So, if you have any questions, I'll be keeping an eye on the voice channels text that's right above the main stage. And I think Sven, we didn't really prep for this, but I trust you to tell me if there's something that you want to talk about that I'm not asking. But I think the question on everybody's mind is, how's your road to VeeCon?
Yeah. So my road to VeeCon is actually going quite well.
Great. Good.
So I haven't done a lot for my own projects in the last few weeks, obviously, because we were very busy with this year, and before that I joined Cohen's team on another project we were working on.
Right.
So it's all in the making. But additionally, in the Moral Monkey challenge from BitMonkey.
Yeah, how's that going?
And yeah, good. In the finals. So
wow.
It's the last 10 people, and 5 of us get to VeeCon, and
wow.
BitMonkey is paying for the. They have Airbnb, and they are paying for the flights, and so I think the announcement is next Monday. So.
Wow. Well, I'd love to hear about that. I also want to get into some of the artwork, and I was in those back channel conversations of like, here's a concept, like how do we make it a relevant art piece? But take us back for a minute. Like, where were you on May 5th when the project was delayed? When did you come up with the concept for your handle? And yeah, what were you thinking in those early days?
Yeah, so I heard about VeeFriends, I think, at the end of April. So I prepared this Gary V Star Wars thing, and called it May the 5th. Because at this time it was May the 5th, and I minted it on Rarible to check how the process is of minting something. At this point, I didn't know anything about OpenSea and all the other NFT stuff. I just jumped in and got the first take on how to mint an NFT via Google, and this was Rarible. So I spent, I think, $25 to mint it and sent it to Gary's wallet. but yeah, I never heard about anything, or I never heard about anything from him about it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that I expected to hear something, but yeah, that was the beginning of all this, and I wasn't able to transfer. I guess at this time it was 1,700 euros for 0.5 ETH. So I don't have that money at this time, and yeah, it was pretty sure that I wasn't able to mint a VFriend, so I just joined the VFriend Discord. Basically, I started with downloading Discord because I never heard about Discord before, because I'm not much of a gamer or something, or not much in the YouTube scene, and yeah, so I stick around. I stick around in the Discord, and yeah,
So
got the positive vibes, and
yeah,
wanted to join somehow, but yeah, until to the day now, I'm still not able to get a VFriend. So,
but you've had some successes, right? Sort of learning the space.
yeah, of course.
Yeah. I love your story because you took action, right? And
yeah,
I mean, I think we see this over and over again. It's like you take action, someone notices, you build a relationship, and so especially when you're not expecting it to happen, sort of the stars align. Like CJ didn't even know he was looking for an artist for Meta Motors until months after you started, and there you were, which I think is awesome.
Yeah, and this, by the way, this started also with your tweet about the first DAO.
Oh, that's where we connected
in the VFam DAO.
Yeah, it's when he made the 3D the picture of the
that's right
sports card,
the
yes.
PSA card. I saw that. And if you go back in the Discord, I went crazy on that. I started like hyping up that card.
I remember, and you also made the 3D Poe app, the like gold coin.
Yeah.
By the way, I haven't seen a 3D Poe app yet. Other than that, ever.
Yeah,
I haven't seen many. I've seen a few animated ones, but I haven't really seen 3D like that as much. It's a good point.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, what do you want to tell us about where you're at now? I mean, how does it feel to have this idea, in the last 6 months, and now find yourself at the forefront, making thousands of art pieces for a project like this? Like, it must be a little surreal, I imagine. I know I don't know if everybody else in the room knows that you've been working 18 hours a day to pull this off. Like, how does it feel?
I actually haven't processed all yet. So yeah, when Cohen came up with the idea, it was basically we create some of the words and maybe 5 artworks and change it a little bit. So we have maybe 15 different ones, and this whole thing about the artworks started to get his own life, and
started to multiply.
Sorry, that's on me. On my bad.
No, but I love what it turned out to what it turned out, and if we had made it like we wanted at the beginning, I don't think it would be this great project we have right now. So even if we don't have so much exposure at the moment, I think most of the people don't realize how many work it is in here, and how cool cool and generous the community is, and I think it's almost like the VeeFriends community, but the point to get in is much more affordable for most people. So
also
I think
so the art pieces that you made, a lot of people still don't realize there's layers to the onion. A lot of the art pieces have a lot of deeper meanings, and there's a lot of breadcrumbs in the art pieces that most people have not found or know about yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would love if we make something with it. So maybe giveaways or yeah, scavenger hunts or something like that about the artworks. But I think we have to get out more tokens, because there are artworks that aren't even released now.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah.
I think there are still some art pieces that haven't minted at all.
Yeah.
I know somebody was looking for the Drops collaboration, and there's only been 2 minted. So out of some 15 or something.
Someone yesterday posted, they're like, "Oh, I minted this Pokemon car. I see Charlie in the crowd has one of those tokens as PFP."
Yeah.
And someone's like, "What does this mean?" And I'm like, "Why don't you just ask Corso?" And then Corso jumped in and he's like, "Let me break it down for you." And he just sort of ripped it off. He just ripped it off like a band-aid. He's like, "Well, my name is Nick, and I like Pokemon, and Gary gave me a gift code."
And I say hydrate and stretch a lot.
I say hydrate and stretch.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, wow, way to just like, couldn't you just slow play it a little?
Yeah, so the ideas were crazy. So if we had double the time,
yeah,
I can't even imagine what we have done with all this time.
People don't know the spreadsheet that we had, the ideas that we had that we couldn't make because we didn't have enough time. It's like literally like so many more pieces that we had in store to make.
That gives me an interesting thought. Sven, I wonder if you can speak to completing artwork. What I mean is, particularly, if you're painting on a canvas, it's up to the artist to decide that it's finished. And if you have it in a studio, you can come back to it. You can add a new layer. You can do this or that. With NFTs, it's immutable, right? And there are layers. There are ways to update metadata and whatnot. But can you talk about that? What it means to just have what it means to finish a project, and how does it feel knowing that it is forever on the blockchain?
Yeah. So I have my two projects I started. I think the first project, everything around these comic type illustrations, they weren't meant to be NFTs in the first place. It was just I started my road, and how can I use the creativity to get me a step closer to VeeCon. And so I minted it, but
right.
with the Jolly Bully Squad, I made the first steps in 3D art, and I have finished I think 3 editions of them. And for me, it's always difficult to finish a piece, because I tend to be perfectionist. I don't know how to say it in English exactly.
Perfectionist.
I'm a perfectionist, and I overthink a lot of things when I create art, and the more I look at it, the more things I find that I'm not satisfied with. And having this this deadline we had helped me to get a bit over this. So I knew I have to be done with certain pieces at a really strict deadline, so I could get over this perfectionism and just finish a piece and realized the things that I find on my artworks other people wouldn't see. So to me, it's not perfect, but other people don't even see what I'm not satisfied with.
Yeah.
So this project helped me in my creative process, I think. So yeah, it's awesome to see the finished project, but I'm looking forward to create more art, and yeah.
And how long have you been working in this way? How long have you been creating? How long have you been creating? Period. And how long have you been doing like the type of art that you're playing with now, or is what you're doing with Jolly Bully Squad and this kind of illustration new?
Yeah, I was a graphic designer before I got to my recent job. So I'm doing art. I have drawn as a kid. I love to draw Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so after school, I went to become a graphic designer, and I worked in the job, I think, for 4 or 5 years, and it ended up at 2 companies where I just crop images all day, and they wanted they wanted me to refine pictures for online shops and stuff like that. So it wasn't really creative. So I decided to do anything else, and but over the years, that's now, I think it was 10 years ago when I was a graphic designer full time. So I realized that something is missing, but I haven't drawn or created artworks for, I think, 7 or 8 years.
Wow.
And I actually started it now with the whole NFT thing, and I realized that that this was the part that was missing, and I haven't felt real good the last 5 years. So I went to depression, and I think part of this struggles were the missing creativity.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something very intangible about expression. I'm sure Morgan's going to speak to this a lot as well. It's like sometimes you don't even know how pent up a desire to express is until you find that medium that speaks for you.
Yeah, 100%.
And this is sort of random, just popping into my mind. In some of our chats, you've said that it's your plan to come to the United States.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell everybody where you're at now and what about that road? How's that going?
A few of the community know this. I'm from Germany, and I think you can hear it when I'm speaking English a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was younger, basically at times where I was at elementary school, I went in the summers. I went to the U.S. Army barracks near my home, and we played basketball with the kids of the soldiers. So I had more American friends than German friends at this time, And since this time, I ever wanted to live in America. So it was always in the back of my head, but I haven't got a plan to go to the US and live there. But with this NFT thing coming up and the desire to be an artist again, I think if I'm patient and work towards it, I can manage to pay off my debt I have here, and then move to the US.
Wow, it's amazing. Well, I'm excited to see you at VeeCon. I know it's only a matter of time. Especially you're in such good company, and maybe it would probably be really interesting for people to hear about the Moral Monkey Initiative as well. I know you said there's 10 people in the final round coming next Monday, but let's give Marcelo some love. Like, what is the Moral Monkey Initiative, and what was it like going through the first 5 rounds or first 6 rounds? Yeah.
5 rounds.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 rounds it was. Yeah. I don't actually know how I heard about it. I can't remember, but somehow I heard about it, and I wrote my application. So you had to fill out a Google form with your, I guess your goals and your intentions and your mottos, and then we had to do some tasks in every round. So it was random acts of kindness, and you had to give shout outs. People. And you had to shoot videos, and it was all very. The topic was always empathy and kindness. So I think what Marcelo is creating is another really warm-hearted community, and I think he's trying to get people together to help each other, and he will do this the next 3 years. And it's worth it to join his Discord.
Yeah,
because there are a lot of cool people there, and
just to take it back a little bit, for those who don't know Marcelo yet, he actually is a crypto native and purchased all 5 spectacular Moral Monkeys when they dropped. I think he purchased all 5. And so his Moral Monkey Initiative is tied to those VeeFriends, and like Sven said, he's giving away the access to VeeCon for those tokens for the next 3 years. So this first year is ending, but good to keep on your radar for next year. And what's also great about this is he's providing room and flight. So he's paying for the hotel. They have like rented an Airbnb, and he's paying for travel for these people to go as part of the community building. He put this out there on Instagram like within a week of the auction. So pretty cool. Definitely, as this server becomes more of a hub for all things in the VeeFriends community, within the VDAO ecosystem or around it, he's a good person to be aware of. Wonderful. What else, Sven? What else? I can feel you're a little bit sleepy, so I appreciate you pulling a long day for us. You know what would be great?
You're so welcome.
I definitely want to give you space to like promote whatever you're into right now, or if you want to give some love to somebody else. But tell us what it was like to watch the video of Gary reacting to your blueberry art.
Oh, this was so great.
Yeah.
It was so great. I didn't know what to say. And Colin called me, and he was wondering why I'm not freaking out. And it's just I couldn't express the feelings I had about it. So it felt amazing, just amazing.
Yeah, for context, when CJ used his FaceTime token earlier this year, he took the time to show Gary the artwork where it was at that point for VDAO, so that Gary could have feedback and also just know that we were doing this and on and on. And it just so happened that the first piece we showed him, and I think looking back, this actually probably led to us deciding the blueberry would be our mascot, because the first piece we showed him was the blueberry artwork. I'm sure many of you have seen it. It's like the hand reaching down into a big pile of blueberries. And Gary's reaction was so large and enthusiastic. It was we have the video somewhere, but he says something like, "Oh my God, I love it. Like, I want this hanging in my office, let alone do I support it." And so that's just the context for Sven. And like, I remember I got really emotional when CJ told me about it, because you'd been working really hard. And, like so many of us, like, I try to keep it grounded. I try to remember Gary makes mistakes. He's a regular human, but like, we still idolize him for the way that he's affected our lives. And so that was a big deal. And I was so happy for you.
Yeah. And the really exciting fact about it is he knows what successful things look like, and he has a really good intuition for such things, and if he likes it means a lot. So
yeah, and hopefully sooner than later, beyond the pieces you've sent him, he'll be purchasing some of your artwork as well.
Yeah, I haven't put much out yet for myself, but yeah, hopefully soon in the position to have more time for my own artwork. So yeah,
there's time for that. CJ?
I would say maybe send them to his open seas so they can actually see. I think there's actually a bunch of jolly bullies that are there, so people could actually go look and see and check them out.
Yeah, I was showing them a little bit on the Twitch while he was talking about them. So Sven,
let's get the link and put in the voice channel text.
Yeah, good idea. Sven has a collection called Jolly Bully Squad and another collection called Road2VeeCon Artwork, with the 2 being the number 2, Road2VeeCon. And they're cute. I appreciate them so much more knowing that you have that. I don't know what the breed of your dog is, but like the bully, what kind of dog is it that you have, Sven?
It's a bull terrier.
A bull terrier, yeah. Like, I don't know dog breeds, so I didn't know this was a bull terrier. But when I saw your picture again, I was like, oh, that makes so much sense. What a nice little love letter to your dog companion.
100%.
Yeah. Well, anything else you want to leave us with, Sven? What else is on your mind, if anything?
Not much yet, to be honest. I think we covered a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure people are excited to get to know you a little better. I mean, I'm sort of thinking in the background. I'm excited. We're taking this time. Like, I'm a huge fan of Momo's. I can't wait to like go deep with her as well. But I'm kind of curious to just do something like this with as many holders as we can. everybody's got their thing in the works or in their imagination or, you know, in different phases. Yeah. And yeah, it's so cool. Your story is just beginning. I'm glad to be a part of it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. So I'm going to shift gears a little bit. Momo, my friend.
Hello.
I was on the edge of my seat with anticipation to hear that accent.
Yeah, it's been pretty common, I would say, especially on Twitter Spaces.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't acknowledge you when you first came up, but thank you for being here.
Oh, it's all good. Yeah, I'm super excited about this today. It's really good to get to catch up, number one. It's been super busy lately, and then
sure has.
You know, to get to share with everybody what's going on. That's awesome.
Yeah, doesn't it feel like ages ago when you were on my show on Instagram, or I think it was Twitch by then, and
I think
it was
like a combination. Yeah, that is insane. Like you probably saw it that I was having like nostalgia the other day, and I scrolled through all my previous posts, and then I was like, oh my gosh, we did that podcast in like July, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, something like that. So I'd love for you to tell me the name of your OpenSea collection so I can call it up. And then while I do, I'd love for you to introduce yourself to everybody. So what's the collection name again?
Okay, so my collection name is Multifaceted MomoTanner Originals. To make it easier for you to find, I can actually just go ahead and put it in the text.
I already got it. I got you.
Sweet. Cool.
Yeah,
if I'm allowed to do that.
I love these portraits. And you're doing these digitally, right? These aren't painted first.
Yes, all of my work on OpenSea right now. I'll give a little bit of a teaser. I'd saved some like humongous alpha for y'all. That we can talk about a little bit later.
Okay.
But,
okay.
Yes, I saved that specifically for this.
Wow.
For the stage today.
I feel so privileged.
For everybody who's listening, just a little bit of background on me. I have been an artist for over 18 years now. I've been traditionally trained in all different types of media: watercolor, charcoal, acrylic, oil paint. I've done all the fancy schmancy art shows and award ceremonies and la. But I am now transitioning into primarily digital, which is super exciting. So everything that you see in the collection that Jeremy just posted, those are all digital works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Amazing. And where are you from? Where's the twang from?
The twang is from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I've been in Louisiana pretty much my whole life.
You know, I kind of want to please like guide the conversation if we don't really want to spend a lot of time here, but I kind of want to talk about like the feud between traditional and digital art and furthermore NFT art, because I think there's even a feud between like quote unquote traditional digital artists and NFT artists as well. Clearly you're adapting, you're making the transition. What has it been like in your artist community? Like people being skeptical or judgmental, and what's your hot take on the benefit of digital art for physical art?
Okay, so obviously this is all from my point of view, but what is so interesting to me is that even in my transition of taking steps a little bit further and really digging my heels into digital art and telling people and sharing with them, hey, I'm really excited about NFTs and I've had a lot of great success with it so far. And I think that my career is really going to go down this path long term. When I have had that conversation with my other artist friends, I actually haven't had anybody be, judgmental or express that to me directly. Now, behind the scenes, I don't know what those conversations are really like.
Sure.
I would say that's my personal experience, but overall, reading the sentiments that you see online of people's comments and stuff like that, what I've gathered so far is that yes, in general, people are typically resistant to change, and also people tend to be defensive when something comes along that has a lot of potential for new people to enter the space. If you're coming from that scarcity mindset, right? If you're thinking, oh my gosh, I have been a very successful artist in the traditional space, and I'm nervous about all of these new artists coming through to quote, quote, take my money and quote, take my customers. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that is more of I think that deep down is more of the gripe and the insecurity more than an actual substantial argument against digital art, if that makes sense.
It totally does. I've been in some Clubhouse spaces where I hear a lot of the justification. Like, on the one hand, a lot of it is you're taking a piece of my pie, which is that scarcity mindset. But another one is, who are these artists to claim that their work is so valuable or to be selling at this level without having been sold in a gallery? And I find that so ironic because clearly, our galleries emerged because artists didn't necessarily have the skills or the platform to sell their work, but also because there was value in the artist, and they were sort of taking their piece of the pie. It's in that degree. But now that now we have a very established art world, and it gives credence to artists, but I find it's like almost a Stockholm syndrome with artists and galleries, that they think they must have some representation there to be worthy of selling.
I would say the majority of artists right now who have a desire to sell their work almost set up these requirements that they believe that they need to meet in order for them to actually sell their work. As in, I'm not worthy unless someone else puts their stamp of approval. Oh gosh, sorry for the trucks. It's
That's
Louisiana,
okay.
man. They got it jacked up over here. Anyway, some artists are waiting for an invitation. They're waiting for a stamp of approval, and they're waiting for an endorsement to move forward. And no matter if you're in the NFT space, if you're going to craft shows, if you're trying to get into galleries, if that's your approach, you are genuinely limiting yourself for the potential opportunities that could come your way if you were more open-minded instead of waiting for an invitation. If you make opportunities for yourself, that could be much better for you.
Yeah, well said. Let's bring it back to you as an artist, because you are in the midst of a far more patient process than a lot of artists that are dealing with larger projects. I think it can be confusing for individual artists. That's more helpful. Individual artists who are not like in Sven's case, for example, he's a part of this project-wide initiative. You're working, beyond your spotlight in the collection. You're working with your one-of-ones. You're doing slow and steady marketing, brand building around your skill set. How's it been? And what have you learned?
Genuinely, it has been overwhelmingly positive, and I am just so grateful. I've sold, I can't remember the count off the top of my head, maybe 11 of my one-of-ones, and I just listed those beginning at, I think, the 1st of November. So that is very humbling and exciting to me, that I've already started to carve out a space for myself, make a name for myself, to where that many people who really don't know me other than just the past couple of months through Twitter or online interactions, that they see value in my work, and that my artwork brings value to their life too. So in my mind, that's already been like a really great success. And I've had people approach me and request that I put together a proposal to be an artist officially for their project. And a lot of opportunities have come my way that I'm super excited about.
Morgan, is this picture that is the front of your collection, is that meant to be you, or are these portraits of people, or are these imagined?
Oh, okay. So if you
I see. This is
scroll
Jim
through-
Morrison, Amy Winehouse. Okay, so the cover is Amy Winehouse, actually.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Those 5 portraits that you see in my one of one collection
Mm-hmm.
were works that I did when I was 27. So it was members of the 27 club to honor them, right? And as an artist at 27 years old, I felt like it was also a bittersweet message around me having the opportunity to still create after 27, because I'm still here and I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Of
Yeah,
course.
sure.
Do you have a mix? I don't know if it's my eyes, but do you have a mix of poly and ETH in your collection?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Can you tell us a little about your experience working with Polygon and Ethereum as an artist?
I had analysis paralysis for a couple of months, thinking that I had to have everything perfectly structured and in place in order for me to take action and do anything. So what I decided to do is that I was just going to execute, and I was going to do something that worked for me when I needed it to happen. So I listed my first couple of NFTs on Polygon, and those sold much more quickly than I was anticipating, right? Like I was excited about that, obviously, but it was kind of nuts. So I, on the back end of that, took a step back and I said, okay, I've made several sales so far. The market has given me enough feedback that what I'm doing and the message around who I am as an artist, the value that I can provide to them, is something that people are going to want more of based off of the data that I've gathered. So now moving forward, let's go ahead and go with the standard Ethereum, and sure, gas fees are a part of that. But if people are valuing the piece enough, then the gas fees really won't be an inhibiting factor. But that's why I went with Polygon for my first couple, because I wasn't quite sure what the market would or wouldn't say about my digital work.
And with dealing with both, what's your personal opinion? If you had to choose one or the other, is there a pro? Have you found that Polygon doesn't have as much of a stigma as some people say, or have you found it's easier to work with transactionally, and you've seen more volume on Polygon versus Ethereum?
I would say that I don't see any big blocks, at least on the customer side of things, to using Polygon versus Ethereum. ETH is, I guess you would say, like the designer brand is kind of the standard. It's what most people expect through an NFT project. But I've had several people tell me directly they didn't mind at all or have a different opinion about the value of my artwork just because it was minted on Polygon. So if artists are curious, I would say there's really not as big of a stigma, like you mentioned, against Polygon. So keep it up in mind. On my side, on the back end, I usually buy NFTs in ETH. So some of the projects that I've wanted to mint recently, I had to bridge the Polygon back to ETH, and figuring that out.
Oh, it's such a pain in the ass.
Way too long. So like I probably won't do it again just for my sake, but on the customer side, there's really not a difference.
Yeah, so for those who aren't aware, within OpenSea, you can convert your ETH into ETH on Polygon. And it's relatively simple and it happens relatively fast, like 10 or 15 minutes. But transferring back, the gas cost is usually a little unusually high, and it takes over an hour. And there's a bridge moment where you have to first send your Polygon ETH back out of the Matic blockchain, which takes over an hour to get to the checkpoint, and then there you have to confirm another transaction to send it back to ETH and pay the gas. And
it was literally wild, y'all.
It's so frustrating. I mean, like obviously it's very much a first world problem, like in the scheme of things. Yes, we understand perspective, but like on a practical sense, like there has to be a better way. I'm so surprised. Because like I feel you, like I have 0.13 Polygon ETH from some of my own NFT sales, and I haven't transferred it back because it cost me like $200, and it's only $500 worth of Ethereum, so it's like it makes no sense. But I digress.
Yeah, so I probably would not go with Polygon again. Like going forward, I'll probably stick with ETH. But I mean, hey, it was a good learning experience, if anything, to be able to figure that out.
Mm-hmm. And the dynamics may change, like whether OpenSea works out a better bridge or the right project launching on Polygon, onboarding a lot of people can totally change the dynamic of how projects are selling. Like there's still plenty of volume on Polygon. It just pales in comparison to what's happening on Ethereum.
Right. Yeah.
On layer 1. I mean, it's going to be the same thing with the book games, for that matter, with IMX. There's going to be a lot of people that, like myself, who never used IMX, but will now because they want to participate in this particular collection.
Just reminded me.
Yeah.
To go open up that Token Trove account.
I need to do that too.
Thank you for reminding me.
Some people in the
really
voice chat. Yeah, it's super easy. It's easy. You just go to tokentrove.com, connect your wallet, and then you have to pay a gas fee to deposit ETH. And do that when gas is low. Certainly don't do it. Certainly don't do it when everyone's rushing to go buy book games tokens, right? Like already have your funds there so you can act quick. Some people are suggesting that some better bridges for Polygon ETH, but I'm not sure if they work because it's not converting Matic to ETH; it's converting Polygon ETH to ETH. But maybe this bridge.umbria network that Curtains shared is viable.
Man, I'm gonna let y'all figure that out. Once I got mine done, I was like, all right.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that again.
So what else? We've talked
this is alpha she's been talking about.
That's right. Oh yeah. What what is this sneak peek? What is this alpha you want to share with us?
Okay. My next NFT collection is going to be launching in January. This is going to be completely different than any other NFT project that you have ever seen. So here's what's going down. Like I said earlier, I've been an artist for over 18 years. I was creating for 15 years before I even sold a piece of work. So patience and tenacity is just in my DNA. But the back end result of that is that I have a lot of amazing, beautiful physical art.
Oh boy. I hear what's coming.
Here it's coming. So what's happening in January is my new series that is called Into the Flames. It is all based on the fact that fire is symbolic, not just of powerful destruction, but also clearing what is old and doesn't serve you anymore so that you have room and energy to expand. And this is going to be like my ceremonious transition into digital art, right? So what I'm going to do is I have every single one of my physical art pieces that have not sold will be listed as an NFT.
Cool.
The purchaser of that NFT will get, obviously, the NFT itself and the physical work along with it.
Wow. I love that. I love
Is
that.
a catch.
2 for 1. 2 for 1.
I heard in her tone, by the way she said it, she ended it with like, oh, and a physical piece of art. Like there was more. She didn't, the emphasis was not on like, and a piece of art. It was a clear, she left it there.
Yes, there is a cliffhanger because there is a catch.
Mm.
The pieces are going to be added incrementally, one at a time. So when one piece is up for sale, there's a timer on it. If that piece does not sell by the time the listing runs out, then I will burn the NFT and I will literally burn the physical piece of artwork.
Wow.
No. Ah,
Well,
Yes.
no.
Well, you
Literally.
No.
you better
And
buy
I will
it if
take
you
a
don't want it
video
to
of
burn.
every one that I burn.
Wow. That helps. That's and then
Just
and then
the
what you
live
do
stream.
is then you mint the video of the painting burning.
The way she's thinking about it as you say it.
Oh, don't worry. I've thought about 5 steps ahead on this one.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited.
Yeah,
What about-
it's gonna be wild.
That's
What
fun.
about
I wonder what ways
auctioning
you can
off
like. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, CJ.
what about auctioning off the right to burn the art?
What? So someone pays so that they themselves can burn the art instead of.
Yeah, because nobody wants to destroy stuff their own, but people love. I mean, look at these raids throwing. People love destroying things.
I think it's a little bit of the ceremonious honor that's symbolic to the burning of the art. If
Fair.
someone else does it rather than myself.
Yes.
If someone is buying my art just out of the sheer joy that they get to put a sledgehammer to it, maybe they have a little less appreciation for the fact that it took me over 30 hours to create it. You know, it's going to be very emotional for me to do this, but I'm willing to take this risk because I'm going to create even better work in the future. And if the market decides that some of these works just don't have the merit to survive, then that's where the cards land.
Can I ask you a follow-up question on that? Is how are you going to make sure you have enough of an audience or attention to make sure that that happens? Because it may be people later on will be like, well, I didn't know that you were doing this, and if I did, I would have purchased it. How do you know that you make sure you have enough visibility so you're not just risking pieces to audience that's not there?
I think that's part of the fun of it, right? I start communicating it now, and if it doesn't take as much traction as I believe that it will, just from the pure, the pure entertainment factor of this, then that's my fault.
Yeah, like how do you make people care about these pieces before they go?
Doing a nice video with some like a videographer, editor, like with art burning, like a preview to a movie.
I wonder if you would like the video that I put together.
You know where to post it.
Let me see. I got to get the link. Right. I don't think I'm allowed to post the link in the thing, but I put it there.
In which channel?
In the voice
channel.
channels text.
You can DM it to me.
Okay.
Or put it
Okay.
in Meme Wars. Meme Wars, you're allowed to drop links into.
Meme Wars. Excuse me. But yeah, I know that what I'm doing is a huge risk, and there's probably going to be people, you know, a year down the road be like, oh my gosh, but like, I didn't even know about you at that time. Oh, I would have loved to save that piece. That would have been amazing. But that makes the pieces that survive even more valuable to the people who got a chance to claim them, right? And the people who are supporting me early. I have so much conviction in myself and my long-term career as an artist that I'm going to continue to provide even more value with time, and my work will also increase, not just in value, but in my talent and skill set that I can bring to the table, you know?
Absolutely. It's bold.
I'm sure y'all probably were not expecting this at all.
I can guarantee you I was not. Nope.
Fire.
Hold on a second. Did you post it in Meme Wars?
I posted it in the voice chat. Oh,
hold on one second. Let me go there. I don't. Oh my God. What?
This video looks great. I'm not listening to it because
Thanks.
the sound, but
Powerful force of
wow,
destruction.
this looks awesome. I can't wait to watch this.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited. I think Cohen's listening to it.
I
can
am.
hear my voice in the background.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm muted.
No, it's all good.
Does the audience have any questions for Morgan?
Yeah, questions.
Or Sven, maybe. I think Sven's still around. I don't think we did a moment for questions for him, but does anybody have questions for Morgan about her process or her story or her vision, her art, her favorite birds, or
or anything.
Or anything.
Raise your hand. Don't make me some cherry picking.
This was fun as always, Morgan. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I feel like there was something I was gonna follow up question you, but it's not coming to me right now. But I love this concept.
Thanks.
I'm scared.
Especially that you're documenting it, and there's going to be some lead up. Like, I think like one of the reasons that CJ's saying he's scared, there's like, it taps into a very primal protective sense or instinct I think we have, and especially art is often regarded as sacred once it's completed, and so to be destroyed, you know,
especially the amount of time it took her.
Right. Right. And then after it's all said and done, you're gonna make a painting from the ash.
Morgan, have you noticed that Curtains just bought a piece of your NFTs?
Dude.
Did they?
5 minutes ago, Curtains.
They sure did. I see that.
Oh my gosh, thanks. Thank you.
Oh, I see it.
That's so exciting. Yeah, the unlockable content gives you instructions of how to redeem your surprise. Also, if anybody gets one of my one of ones, you do get a surprise. And it's definitely worth it. So
that's awesome.
There's other alpha.
That's so cool. And since it's in front of me, what VeeFriend do you have, Morgan? You don't have this gold, do you?
No, I don't. I changed it to the gold one just for fun because it looks a little bit more exciting.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But you have the core jellyfish?
The core joyous jellyfish, yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. I did the same thing for the longest time. Rocked the gold heart trooper. Just for fun.
Do you have the core one, or which one do you have?
I have the core one too. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I could have had the rare if I was patient, because ironically, the cores didn't hit the floor for the Heart Trooper specifically. The cores didn't hit the floor, but the rares did. And I paid.
Whoa.
I bought my Heart Trooper before the floor on the first day for like as soon as it dropped under 1 ETH, I bought it. So I bought it for like 0.99 whatever. Ended up paying a little more than one with gas. Yeah, and the rares were there on the floor for a day or two.
Yeah, that's crazy. When I think about back when we were minting VFriends, it feels like it was forever ago.
Yeah.
But that was only like 7 months ago.
Yeah. Yeah, life has changed a lot in that time.
For real.
A lot. Are there any projects that have you excited right now besides the VDAO, of course?
Okay, yeah, but besides our obvious ones, I don't know if anyone has seen or heard of Low Effort Punks.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Seriously, y'all, they're so awesome and funny. I love Low Effort Punks.
Yeah, Low Effort Punks was actually the second project I bought.
Really?
Yeah, I bought 3 of them like just after VFriends. Like as soon as I like figured out what OpenSea was, it was like within a week. I bought 3 Low Effort Punks for like 0.01. It was really really low stakes. For people who don't know what they are, I'm showing them to my Twitch right now, but they're basically CryptoPunks, except for they're low effort punks. So they're drawn basically very poorly. When they're minted, they don't have any properties, and they sell for 0.01 ETH, and the community is just like stupid fun. I don't know. Maybe you want to talk more about it.
Oh yeah, I mean the community is definitely super fun, and what I love about it is like I don't really spend a lot of time gaming or anything like that. That's just not really who I am. But what's so fun about Low Effort Punks is that they like the developer, I guess you could say developer lead within the project and the artist, they make all of these really fun activities to do in crypto voxels and then invites everybody to it. Like one time they had a talent show, and then one time they did like a pizza party where everybody just like sat around and pretended to eat pizzas. It's so cute and fun. And they do something like that all the time. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So it's funny you mentioned that. Stay tuned in the next 24 to 48 hours. You're going to see a couple of new, a category with a bunch of new channels appearing.
Nice.
Yeah. We got some inspiration from the Ethereum Towers talk yesterday.
Yeah, it's supposed to be up. It's supposed to be up already, but it should be up within the next 24 hours. It's going to be some fun.
Yeah. Just more utility within the server. I know we have a lot of channels as it is, but there's room for more.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah. We've used up our half hour, but I feel like I could talk to you for hours. Obviously, our gratitude to you for contributing to the project, for being here today, for just being a nice friend in the space. Is there anything you want to leave us with as we go forward?
We just bring up her actual piece, so maybe she could like talk about it for maybe a minute or two, and just like
that's cool.
Oh, that'd be cool. I mean,
that's a great idea.
That'd be awesome for sure.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm grabbing it. Give me a minute.
What's the name of it in the collection? It's the
You Got Time. I think it is. Hold on.
You Got Time.
Yeah.
Hold on. Here it is. I'm ahead of you.
Are you?
I'm faster than you are. I'm faster. Okay. Yep. There it is. Bada bing, bada boom. You've got time.
Oh, he is fast.
Yeah,
There you
that
go.
was actually super, super quick. Okay, yeah, so I'll talk about the piece a little bit. The title, like Jeremy mentioned, is You've Got Time. And obviously the blueberry is kind of in your face that Gary loves blueberries. It's like our adopted mascot for the project. But overlaid on top of the blueberry is the face of a clock. And the time tells 1:37 p.m. So if you think about, okay, what time is this telling me right now? It's technically 1:37 p.m., which are two obvious Gary references, but the overall theme of the piece is about patience. And Gary tells us all the time, you've got time, you've got time, you've got time. So this piece is just a reminder that no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, no matter how old or young you might be, you've always got time, and to keep that patience in the forefront of your mind.
I love that.
Thanks.
Side question: are you participating in book games?
Of course. I'm going to get 9 tokens.
Nice.
Have you signed up on the questionnaire, the Google Forms?
I did.
Excellent.
Yes. So I will be ready to roll.
We got plans. Yeah, we're trying to strategize. We're trying to strategize.
Yeah, I'm like anxious, excited, nervous. I don't know about the book games. I think it's going to be really exciting, but yeah, I'm just like, I just want to know. I just want to know now.
Soon enough.
Well, even when people know, they're not going to know because nothing is going to be revealed from the onset. It's not like there's going to be like this massive board game. I think it's going to be done in stages, just like a mix of Hunger Games, but Squid Games. You know, in Squid Games, you never knew what all the games were. They revealed them as the games appeared.
Right.
That makes sense. I think so. I think that we're going to see a lot of people be disappointed that it's not a game. Like the more Gary talks about it, like playing the game means burning your tokens, because and this is really important. I want to make sure I mention this as I'm talking about it coming up. Is it's going to be on layer 2, IMX, tokentrove.com, but you can port your tokens over to OpenSea to layer 1, and you can sell them there on Ethereum. But if you buy a token on layer 1, or if you move it there, you can no longer play it. You can no longer burn it on layer 2 because it's not a two-way street. You can port it to layer 1 for sale, but you can't port it back to play again. So that's an interesting factor in this as well.
But the marketplace is not going to be on OpenSeas for people to purchase it.
No, but if they want to, but through Token Trove, they can bridge it to OpenSea, and if they do, then that token is out of play, which is kind of like burning it. You know,
why would someone bring it to OpenSea then? What's the advantage if you could actually purchase it on Token Trove?
The advantage is a wider market. There's more market participants on Ethereum.
But the utility is not available anymore once it's there.
Right, but these tokens will have value beyond their utility as well, like as collectibles.
I'm gonna
have to think about this because
I disagree with you on this.
I mean, you can disagree with me, but you're wrong.
The only way that these will have collectability, or in real, of course, everything is collectible. Anything is collectible. Look
at Curtin's comment. Some people don't give a fuck about utility, and that is really the punchline. Is there's other considerations. There are plenty of people who don't plan on playing the games. So why does it matter to them? They can wait 10 years for there to be it probably won't take 10 years, but they can wait for the two-way street to emerge. There's also It's just volume. Like you're more likely to get a high dollar sale on Ethereum if you have a rare token than otherwise. And there's going to be plenty of people who are uneducated and won't know that buying a token on OpenSea means that they can't burn it.
That I agree with you on.
Yeah, I wouldn't have really put that together.
Yeah.
I think collectability would matter if a lot of the tokens got burned. If we ended up being down to like 30,000, 40,000 tokens, then I could see that maybe being an option. But if Token Trove is going to have its own marketplace, the one thing Gary has always stressed is in the world, the number one currency is attention. If all the attention is on Token Trove, OpenSea is not going to matter anymore because everybody will go to Token Trove. Yeah, you're right. There'll be those people who are uneducated and will make mistakes. But I believe that if the true marketplace is on Token Trove, you'll get equal value on Token Trove than if you would on OpenSea. If somebody took a Bored Ape right now and posted on Token Trove, they'd probably get the same price as if they sold it on OpenSea. They take it a little longer, but if the whole Bored Ape Yacht Club moved to Token Trove, I don't think they would depreciate.
I think you're right. Yeah, that makes sense.
What is that?
That makes sense.
It's like my hiccups.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
You know, I've been doing that this whole time.
I haven't really wanted to. I didn't know if it was Jeremy's. Like, did I say they're cute and adorable?
Yes, that's fine. Thank you.
Before we close, I do want to give the people in the room another little treat. So if you go to the voice channel text, I'm gonna post a temporary sneak peek. This is our next POAP coming to holders.
Oh, nice.
So if you look there now,
Love.
that's our that's our Fly Fish Club member tokens being held by our Blueberry mascot for purchase number 2.
What do you think, Momo? What do you think?
I think that is precious. I love that so much.
Me too. It's so cute. It's great.
Look, he's so proud. Look at that.
He's so proud.
He's gonna be sitting down telling you the story about how his fish he caught was 2 pounds, and then it's gonna be 5 pounds the next time, and then it's gonna be 10 pounds. Look, he's so happy.
He's happy because we minted these tokens. We didn't buy them on the secondary. We had early access. That's why he's proud.
Yeah.
That dude is proud, I'm telling you.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Looks good.
The purple bucket hat. You're right. I love the purple bucket hat.
Awesome.
It's so classic.
So good.
Yeah. Well, now that it's out here, I think we're going to post this on Twitter and Insta later on so everybody could see it because now it's out in the open once it's out.
Yeah.
Actually, Jeremy, you know what you need to do? You
What?
need to remove this, I think, because remember, I think Eric or Sven said something about you didn't want people to like copy this and like paste it into a POAP.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be pretty surprised if somebody did that. I just deleted it, but like, I would be very surprised. It would have to be one of the 50 people in the room that they would save the image and make a POAP for who? For themselves? Like, but yeah,
I guess.
I know what you mean. I know what you
Shay's like, too late, done.
mean. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Too late. Awesome. Is there anything else we need to remind people about imminently, CJ?
No, I think Momo, I think you can be in. I think we're actually going to be making POAPs for the AMAs. So someone's already making one for Ethereum Towers.
Okay.
Do you want to make a POAP for your own AMA?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So how are we going to distribute that?
Right.
I think we should make it available to everyone. Is that because let them appreciate the art? Our POAPs are going to be art, I think.
Sure.
I think the purchases should be for the token holders, but I think the POAPs should be available to everyone. I mean, ideally, it would be for the only people that are. I meant, do you guys want to only make it available for the people that were listening? But then, how do you take a snapshot of people.
Right.
It gets
This is
more
what I'll
complicated.
do. This is what I'll do. I'm going to reveal. I'm going to reveal the wallet address channel again.
No, not that channel again. No, Jeremy.
Why?
No, please, not that channel.
Why?
Why?
That was the channel of hell.
Oh,
Well,
you just have trauma.
You need to work through your trauma. So I'm gonna.
All right, I'm going to mental health. That channel is the channel of hell. I remember everyone's like, "Is that where we sign up for Freemint?"
Well,
no, that's for the Blue app.
In my defense, that was confusing, and
everyone
and I take responsibility for it. So here's what I'm gonna do.
Look at the voice channel chat. They all feel my pain for the channel.
It was confusing. I'm not gonna lie. But this will allow me to make sure that everybody here right now gets the POAP. So go ahead. Right above the stage now is the wallet address channel. Just post your POAP wallet address. For most people, that is your same Ethereum address. Some people, I don't know how it works actually. If you use your email, if you're using your email for POAPs, I would just highly encourage you to stop doing that. But if it's your email, then I guess drop your email and we'll just reach out to you. So what I'll do is I will. Once Morgan, and let me actually put my own address in. You know, when I made my my 555 POAP, I was so focused on getting everybody's addresses in that I forgot to include my own address.
I take this back. Jeremy, I want to apologize. I take this back. This is actually brilliant what you're doing right now.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I take it back. I was wrong. Doing exactly what you're doing right now gets only the people that were in the room. Perhaps I think what we should do is in the beginning of the AMAs, we need to announce that at the end of the AMAs, we'll be opening up the stage for the POAPs, so they have to stay at the end.
Exactly. And the reason it was confusing during the allow list was because the channel was called wallet addresses. Had we just renamed it to POAPs, nobody would have been confused. But you live and you learn, and that's okay.
Yep.
So I see like 20 odd, maybe 30 addresses. So there's still some people in here who haven't added their address. If you don't want to, that's fine. But I will leave it open for I'll leave it open until say 7 or something. Bless you.
Momo, if you want, I have a way for you to get rid of your hiccups.
So 20.
They don't go away.
20. I see your question, and actually, I'll just. You don't see the channel. That's interesting. That's weird. Oh, I don't see the channel. Yeah, Diz and I just posted the channel. Click there, see if you have access to it. That is the channel to post your wallet address for today's POAP. And as for yesterday's POAP, we'll just do it differently, I guess. I'm not sure about that, actually. We'll just have to play it by ear. We'll probably just ask for like an honor system. I'll get codes, or I can.
Maybe for the first POAP, we'll just give it to everyone, and then we'll let everyone know that all the future POAPs, we started from day 2. This is going to be our structure. So it sort of rewards everyone, but lets them know what's happening.
Yeah. I need to make some tutorials as well. I'm really backed up on content I want to make. Like I want to make a POAP tutorial, both claiming and creating. I also need to make a tax video. Like a lot of people have been asking me to talk about taxes, and they're coming up quick. I know that, so I'll just quickly say for the people in the room, like I know taxes aren't due until April, or if you extend it to October. But if you have realized a lot of gains this year in either crypto or NFTs, meaning you bought crypto and spent it when that crypto was more valuable, or you bought an NFT and sold it for more than it was worth, you have until the end of the year to offset those gains with losses if you have some NFTs that are not as valuable anymore. Like, I don't know.
I will buy them. I will buy anyone's NFTs at a loss. Anyone's looking to create a loss.
CJ is harvesting losses for people. And I think we all have those losers in our wallet. There's no shame in it. It's just part of the educational process. But if you sell that NFT on January 1st, you can't claim it against your gains. So for those, everybody has different jurisdictions based on where you live. So I'm only really familiar with the United States. But for example, most of these NFTs, which are bought and sold within a 365-day period are called short-term capital gains, and they are considered collectibles. So the short-term capital gains tax is something like 38% of profits. So if you bought something for $1 and you sold it for $101, then your profit is $100 and you owe $38 to taxes. So if you have something else that you can sell for whatever, $38 less than you paid for it, and you realize a loss of $38, then you have no tax exposure. So it is strategic, even if it's a project that you still want to be in, to sell a token, like Creature World is a great example. Creature World is a great project by an artist in Danny Cole who is poised to be around for a long time. But recently their floor has dropped more than 50%. If you still want to be in the project, but you purchased it at a high, you can sell it where it is now, deduct whatever 1 Ethereum loss from your tax gain, and then use what you sold with probably a little more to just buy a floor creature to stay in the project. But now you've changed your entry point and you've realized a loss. And so, not to go too far off topic, but just like a lot of that knowledge people have asked me to put into a single piece of content, and that's on my list. POAPs. There was something else that was sort of a big bucket that I was supposed to make a tutorial about, but I'm forgetting at the moment.
Did I tell you about my recent cup purchase?
Yeah, you told me about it. Yeah.
I'm picking it up tonight.
That's awesome. That's so cool. So some of you may have seen on Twitter that that Gary V was in a playful mood in his office with his assistant, who runs the Tea with Gary V and a lot of his StreamYard stuff, Dustin. And he did a doodle on an empty coffee cup that said, "Don't buy coffee you can't afford," and doodled it and gave it to Dustin and said, he tweeted it and said, it looks rare or something. And then Dustin took a picture of it with Gary V in the back and said, it's a 1 of 1, and kind of poking fun at the NFT space, but also Gary's doodles have sold for over $1 million. So, it's kind of a big deal in that regard. And Dustin, who is one of these people on Gary's team, took the photo of the cup with Gary in the background and minted it as an NFT, listed it for 0.05.
He didn't
list it. He didn't list it, but CJ made an offer on it for 0.05 and Dustin accepted it. And so the NFT comes with the original cup. And,
nice.
And CJ's going to go pick it up tonight.
That's so fun.
Yeah, it is. It is fun.
I'm gonna have to see y'all next year when I come in.
Is anybody in the room? Does anybody in the room not have their wallet address in here yet? I see.
By the way, Momo, if you want to see it, I just put in the voice channel the link.
I count 43 wallets, and there are 60 people in the room. So there's at least 15 to 17 people who are here who can have a POAP if they want. So in case you're jumping in right now and you missed it, you're lucky. You're coming in at the POAP moment. There's a channel right above the main stage called POAP MomoTanner. I'm linking it now in the voice channels text. It's between the voice channels text, the live chat for this, and the main stage. And if you drop your wallet there, you'll be authorized to mint a POAP for this AMA in the next 24 to 48 hours once it's minted. So I'm going to give people just another couple minutes. I don't want anybody to miss out in case you stepped away to change a diaper or otherwise got distracted. Welcome back. The POAP is attainable for another couple of minutes. And I think a lot of us are going to jump over to the 1:37 p.m. Twitch stream for the 21st day of POAPs, which is pretty amazing for everybody who's been on that ride. Nice. I see 5 more addresses. So we still got 10 or so people who, if you don't want the POAP, it's totally fine. I just want to make sure that people get it if they want it. Where's the POAP FUD? I don't hear a lot of people fudding POAPs.
I don't know.
It's not
They're
necessary.
free.
It's not
How can you
necessary.
FUD free?
How can you FUD free?
That don't make no sense.
I kind of love that.
Really? How can you FUD free?
Yeah, I'm gonna put that shit on a shirt. I'm telling you.
People.
I'm telling you.
By the way, that actually is good. And that actually is really good. It's actually really good.
How can you FUD free?
Love
That
that.
needs to be POAP's tagline.
Yeah.
Oh, Morgan,
What?
that's your POAP for us.
How can you FUD free? Okay, done.
How
Yeah, FUD free.
And a
Love
little
it.
artwork, do a little artwork behind it, and big fucking letters.
You know, this NFT is really cool. Like, it's actually, you know, I don't know if anybody saw Gary's interview on CoinDesk this morning, but he's suggested that the next wave of NFTs, like something to watch out for in 2022, is photography NFTs. And this is a very nicely composed photo. It's
I know.
Shay, don't you be taking my idea, man. I got an Amazon merch account too, my friend.
can't FUD free.
Shay, by the way, this AMA has been recorded, so it's all time stamped.
There you go.
Ooh, nice. Very cool.
Take action. I got you. Oh, nice. You did it. I was about to put your wallet address in, but you did it. Thank you, my friend. Okay. I'm closing the POAP channel.
Wait,
in 3.
did you put take action there?
I did. Yep. Take action's got it. POAP closing in 3. In 2. In 1. POAP closed. Good times as always. I like
Yes,
that. That was a really smooth workflow. Looks like Window Tinter has something to send us off with. Maybe a question for you, Momo. How are you, Window Tinter?
Okay.
Oh, we
Good talk.
We don't hear you yet. You might have a push to talk on. Oh, bummer. Bum City. Okay. Howard Zebra's picking up the ball, coming on stage. How are you, Howard?
Hey, good. You guys hear me?
Yeah, we sure can.
Real quick on the POAP, I got the non-stolen Vinny one, and in one of the chat streams when it was given out, someone asked him if the POAP would have utility future, and he hinted and said, I can't say yes or no, or he said something to the vibe of wait and see. So I think POAPs possibly could have utility, which is kind of interesting. Talking about, you know, what you guys were paying FUD the free, you know. But anyways, that's a real interesting take that maybe it could have some utility. Maybe just giveaways or something,
Yeah, I
Howard,
mean,
do you want?
okay.
Sorry, Jay.
No, I was just gonna say, like, adding a utility to POAP can be done a couple different ways. It depends on what the utility is, but if it's just like a token gated thing, then all you have to do is point Collabland or whatever bot system you're using to verify ownership to the token ID, the contract ID for the POAP, and voila, it's done. Like if we wanted to, we just take the unique token ID from today's POAP, and we could add a Collabland role for everybody who has it in the Momo role, and then the utility beyond that would be centralized through the Discord. If you're adding a utility like Bored Ape Yacht Club has to like sign into a specific metaverse space with the token in your wallet, that's a different process in terms of coding, but it's the same workflow in terms of just having the verification tool point to the right contract address.
Right. Nice.
Yeah.
Howard, would you like an update on my buying saga?
Yeah, go for it. I have one other thing. Before I forget, I pulled a fire artwork. I don't remember the name of it, but I haven't said much. But when I minted another blueberry the other day, and out of 3 that let me see, or maybe I've minted 4. I've got a silver ice cream and a 1 of 5 artwork collab, and then a white. So like my odds have got to end. I don't know. I shouldn't even crow about it because knock on wood, but it's been unbelievable what I pulled out of 4 mints.
Wow, you got the Memento Mori Lab.
Yeah.
And so just to give some people some context, so Howard posted one of his tokens, his basic core token, for I think it was 0.04. So originally what I did in the beginning stages, and sometimes when I'm bored, is I'll troll the people who list things under asking price, and I'll get the offers on them. I wanted to put an offer of 0.033. 33 is my number, and
Oh,
hold on, this gets better. So I put an offer in. Apparently, I put the decimal in the wrong spot, and I did 0.33. And by the time I realized, yes, you could all laugh it up. I'll take the L. And then I listed my second one at 0.033, and I'm like, wait a second, I think I put the decimal spot. So I go back. Some guy, so the sale went through, and I tracked it. I was like, where did the rest of the money go? So I reached out to Howard. I was like, hey, I don't know if you realize I made a mistake. He's like, yeah, no problem. And he was really cool about it, by the way. And I appreciate it, especially since I was trying to troll you. You were really cool about it. He's like, yeah, no problem. I'll send the money back. And I was like, no, just keep whatever you listed it for and send me the difference. And then he looks at his wallet. He's like, I never got the difference. Like, I just got what it was. Did a little more investigating, and apparently there's a whole underlining market that I'm not even aware of. Jeremy, there's this guy that goes around looking for people who are over offering on listings that are sale, buys the listing, gets transferred to his wallet, and then he accepts the offer.
no way.
Yeah, I looked at his wallet.
This is what he does all day. He has $158,000 in his wallet right now.
Yeah.
And if you look at his history, this is all he does all day. I'm like, there's a person who listed here. This guy listed an item for 0.23. Some idiot put an offer for 2 ETH on it. He took an L for 1.75 ETH.
Wow, that's amazing. That's so
This
interesting.
He probably has a tracker on over percentage offers. He's probably it's probably botted.
I'm going to post in the voice. Here's this guy's address and history because I really don't give a shit about him. And go look at his activity. And this is all he does. He buys and then accepts a W ETH. Buys and accepts a W. Like, this is all he does. Look, he buys his most recent one. Bought at 0.33, accepted 0.24. Next, bought at 0.25, accepted 0.8. Next, bought 1.39, accepted 8. It goes on. This is all he does all day.
Yeah, I knew there was something more going on there, but I didn't want to. I wasn't going to call.
And then, of course, in the middle of all that, you'll see my level-headed was not really level-headed.
Because you said to me, I got to deal with open sea now, and I was just
I took it open. I was like, oh my god. So I do not think I'm getting this money back. So I 0.33 minus 0.04. I took a 0.29 loss.
Well, to make you feel better, I got my first scam of stupid tax, and I'll just tell you about it. I'm only a month into the space, so I'm learning, I'm diving, I'm reading everything I can, and I've had quite a few wins. I've been really careful, bought a hardware wallet, blah blah blah. Well, in the middle of the morning, I get these alerts because I'm diving deep on Twitter, and I just, time is money, so I'm seeing the whole JPEG people thing. And so I'm looking at it, and I'm 49 years old. I'm a nerd, so I got some money to throw around, and I've been doing pretty well for being new. And so I go find the mint page, and I need to transfer in. So you're waiting for the transfer to come in, and I'm seeing that these bigger whale wallets they're minting this thing, and it's a stealth drop. It looks pretty cool, and I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna mint a couple. So while I was waiting for the transfer, I went and cut and pasted some Gary V quotes, happiness is, I was just gonna mint two and do some Gary V quotes and just see what happens. And so the money came in, boom, I went to the mint page and they're gone. I'm like, are you kidding me? I was so frustrated. I was like, it just in the time that it took to go get the ETH, they minted out. So then I go to OpenSea, and of course I didn't go through the link off of the site, and it's a fake account. And I bought the floor. I bought one piece off the floor, and it wasn't the it was a spam collection that they yanked 8 hours later, but that $400 is gone. I was just I
had that with SVS. Got caught with one of my vampires. I got like that. And one of my friends was making fun of me that they're like, oh man, you got rugged by this. So I said, you know what? I taught them a lesson. I know they're cheap. They don't like spending on things. So I transferred into their wallet, and now they're too cheap to spend the gas to send it out.
Yeah, it's not something I'll tell my wife, but I actually needed it because I just need to slow down. And I think we probably all need something like that. And I'm really thankful it was only $400 because I've been seeing other people, losing like the 4 ETH, and that just crushes me to read those stories. But so anyways, I feel you. I took a loss, and I think it made me better for it. So
I've got a couple of rugs that had under my belt, and I gotten scammed with that one. But this is just stupid on my part. This is just pure laziness of rushing to type in, and I was trying to troll you. That's the reality, and you know what? That's what happens. I guess that's what happens. It's my lesson.
Yeah. I was just trying to get rid of a white, and it was like 0.04 or something, 0.045 and whatever. So anyways, but I really like what you got. The alpha in this channel is just incredible. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys, because I have gone sorting through the V friends, and all the same alpha is there, but it just flies past so fast you can't hardly get a vibe. And then if you're not an owner, like the first thing I was able to feel like I'm a part of is the Uno cards. And I told my wife, I'm like, yeah, I bought 10 packs of Uno. And she's like, what the hell? So my family thinks it's crazy. I have 4 teenagers, and I have not red pilled them yet, but I'm gonna. and they're gonna have to crow to me and say, yeah, right, you know, Dad, you are right, because I'm like getting a return on my investment that is just blowing away, you know, my stocks and blah blah blah. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna make
So I'm going to interrupt. I love the story, Howard. Sorry, I just have to end the stream because we are shifting gears into the 25 days of POAP. I want to just quickly,
Nice.
before we close, I'm going to briefly open up the POAP channel again for the 2 people who commented. I've already added your address, so don't worry about it. That's Fire and OX Goodman. Everybody else, the POAP channel is right above the main stage. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to end the main stage. I'm going to actually move into the audio lounge. I'm going to move into the audio lounge, and I'm going to share my screen to the Twitch. But I believe, and I'm just realizing this now, that there is a limit on how many people can be in a voice channel with a share screen. So maybe we'll just do audio. We'll feel it out. We'll feel it out. But
Yeah, no worries.
I'm going to do that now. So I'll leave the POAP channel open for a bit. Thank you, everybody who's here. Thank you to Sven again, to Morgan, and everybody in the audience. When's our next AMA, CJ? Is it tomorrow?
Yeah, the next AMA, for all you guys who don't know, we have AMA between 6 and 7 tomorrow. The whole entire Flower Girls crew is coming over.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Great. So be here tomorrow at 6 for Flower Girls. And
Thursday between 5 and 6, we have Nabenzu from the Drops. He's the artist and he runs the Drops. So they're going to be coming on Thursday. Friday morning, we have at 10 a.m. the Jerome from the first AMA at the end. I don't know if whoever was there. We did a surprise AMA from someone who was on there who was extremely vulnerable, an artist in jail. So he came out, and we're going to be doing a special AMA in the morning on Friday.
awesome. And the last thing to be aware of, one more thing on the POAP is you do have to come back to claim the POAP once it's live. So watch out for announcements for that. Cool. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks a lot.
And in the stage. Talk soon.
Hi, y'all.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.
Thanks again.
All right, Twitch. Hope you enjoyed that. We're in the audio lounge now. Okay, let's see. I'm going to share this.
What's going on, guys? I missed the entire AMA, but just catching up.
Am I sharing the right screen?
Oh, you got MomoTanner thing up.
Hold on. Here we go. Should be there. And let me turn on the sound.
Because I wanted to get personal with everybody. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I don't spend a lot of time in the Discord like I should. Hold up. See, I'm off track because you guys are spitting facts in the chat right now. Def Jam fight for New York.
Yeah, the sound is very faint.
Okay, I'll turn it up.
Facts. Can we talk about that? Can we talk about that? We're remaking movies, we're remaking video games. Call of Duty just keeps giving us Call of Duty. And in my opinion, they're not getting any better.
Sound. There's still no sound, and it's a little laggy.
Can we please? This is what I need you guys to clip this and ship it. Can we please get a revamp or a remastered version of Def Jam? Can I get some facts or some W's in the chat if you agree?
Is that better?
Can we please put those?
Yeah.
Come on, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I love Tekken. I love Mortal Kombat. But let's be honest. Def Jam is a little different. Like imagine, listen, you guys, don't clip this part because I don't want to go viral. But imagine if they gave us a remastered version of Def Jam, and I can pick Drake and somebody picks Kanye. Imagine that. Imagine that. You know what I'm saying? We can settle the beef for ourselves in game. We can settle it in the game. Forget POAP. Listen, guys, listen. I'm trying to drop the knowledge. Like, imagine Def Jam remastered. They gave it to us next year, and we could pick Drake and Kanye West. Yeah, I'm sorry. That game is going #1. Ye versus Jay, I'm saying. Like, imagine that. Snoop and Def Jam was the one. That's a fact. That was a fact. Bro, don't Drake versus. Oh, come on, Dale. Not in the Discord. Not in the Discord. Yo, shout out to Dr. Evil's mom. I love that name. One. That's like a great gamer tag. You know what? I'm asking a lot of questions tonight. However, Charlie the Greatest. Floss Boys. What you know about that? Floss Boys. What you know about that? But just another question. What are you guys' gamer tag? Like, can we get to know each other? You guys know mine. Mine says Eyes of the Dawn. Why? Because I see mostly everything. This is why it's called Inside the Screen. You see what I did there? Eyes of the Dawn. Inside the Screen. Hey, Still Reaper. Dino 420. Listen, good gas only. Good gas only. If you're going to get high, you better get high. Okay, Cloud Corso. First of all, you are OG with a 5-letter gamer tag. Try hard. I know one when I see one. You heard? Yo, listen.
That was awesome.
I'm feeding off you guys right now. You guys are going crazy in the chat, and I'm super excited to be here. This is my first time really doing something like this. Now, wait, hold up. Can we just talk about this name? Dot, his head. Yeah, you're going to have to explain that gamer tag. You're going to have to explain. So listen, I want to show you guys a few things, right? I want to show you guys a few things that, Inside the Screen is about, all right? We're going to play something. We're going to play something. What's your rank? No, we're not talking about, Radiant or Gold or nothing like that. However, this is where we do a tier list. Said item, said subject. Let's get into it. Those are the certain things we have on Inside the Screen. I feel like a salesman right now, selling my podcast. But listen, we do a podcast every Friday night. Why night? Because I like to get cozy. I don't like the
I like this guy
style, podcast. I like to have a real deep, nice conversation when talking to guests. So we do a podcast every Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yo. Hold on. V-Fam is in here. V-Fam in the house. Hold on. Can we get some claps, chat? Can we get some? Listen, chat. We got to be polite. Can we get some? Alexa, clap.
Okay.
Thank you. Clap it up. V-Fam. Welcome. Hope you guys had a great day, night. Listen, I know you guys was waiting. Listen. I feel like I'm rambling right now, but I'm gonna have to be honest. The support today has been crazy. Like, I really want you guys, none of this is doable without you. I really want you to know that. You might be asking, what do you mean by that? Aaron, what are you talking about? Listen, Inside the Screen's Twitter account. This is just Twitter, was at 40 followers. What 40 followers, right? You guys bumped that up to plus 300 plus followers. You guys are insane. Clap for yourselves, Alexa. Clap. Alexa, can you clap, please?
Okay.
She takes forever. Listen. Listen. Clap up for yourselves. I've been working here, like I said, for almost 2 years. I'm making it sound like I'm an OG, but like, you got to think about it. I've seen the growth, and when it's up, it's stuck. So that's why we have to clap for you guys. All right, next topic though. We're done with Halo. We're done with the best soundtracks. We're gonna talk about, this was something I've been debating about when wanting to do this. I was like, should we live stream this on YouTube or should we live stream it on Twitch? I have another question for you guys. Chat, what do you guys consume live streams the most? Both? Listen, both is a good answer. Why limit yourself? Right? Twitch is better. Understand. It's always, that's a fact. I see a lot of both, and I like that. It makes me happy inside. YouTube, new to Twitch, I feel you. And that's why I kind of stuck it to Twitch. I feel like a lot of people never experience a Twitch chat. I think it's really, when you talk social media, I feel like each one has its different ecosystem. right? YouTube is a different environment. Twitch, a different environment. TikTok. Listen, I think TikTok is the best platform when you want to get a laugh, not only from the video, but from the comments. That's how you know something is really fucking funny. When you watch it and you immediately go to the comments to get a little bit more laughter out, you know? YouTube feels less interactive. Yeah. And I mean, I don't want to, listen, YouTube is doing a lot of updates. They're signing a lot of big streamers. So you got to give it to them. They're going to do the thing. They're going to do that thing. Twitch that just hits different with all the others. Yeah. I be viral on TikTok. Yo, do you? They are, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're catching up. Yeah, they did remove the like button. I need to do more homework on why they did that because I don't really know the true reason. But yeah. Also, YouTube is getting too. Ooh, okay. I gotta go Discord or Twitch. So hold on. So listen, we're gonna wrap it up. I know you guys been waiting for a while, and I'm one not to make something longer than it needs to be. I'm just that type of guy. Okay, but I do want to see something because, like I said, I have 2 screens. I can see Twitch chat and I can see Discord chat. I'm gonna be honest, Discord. You guys are running, but Twitch chat are like they're really maneuvering you guys. So if you're not in the Discord, make sure you go join the Discord. All right. I just want to see who can get crazier. I want to see which chat can get crazier. All right. What should I say? Type 1. Just spam 1. I want to see who can get actually POAP. Type that. Type POAP. Let me see who can get crazier. Let me see. Hold on, I gotta make a video. I'm gonna put it on Twitter. Hold on. Because we're not gonna cheat. Yeah. Okay, Discord is going fast, but oh my, this is kind of insane here. Yo. Oh. Yeah, I'm sorry, Twitch. Listen, I think there's more people in the Discord, and they're moving slow fast. Twitch, you guys, you're second place. I'm sorry. Listen, nothing wrong there with second, okay? I feel like when you win first, you're eventually going to lose. So it's okay, Twitch chat. Clap it up for Discord. They won this one, all right? We can have this contest next Friday or the first Friday of next year when Inside the Screen is live again. Oh, my God. Yeah, I got to give it to the Discord. I'm sorry. Now, I know you guys are ready for the Pope. Now listen, when they first introduced it to me, I was like, the Pope, right? The Pope. They was like, no, Aaron, not the Pope, the Pope. I was like, forgive me, but I'm gonna keep calling it the Pope. Okay, it's funnier. It just makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna call it the Pope. You know, we're gonna call it the Pop King. Some of you guys call it the Pop King. Where does that come from? POAP? Yeah, POAP for sure. But I'm making. I think it's. Let me see. Hold on. Let me call Brandon. If Brandon doesn't answer, we know if he's a real friend or not. Because I'm gonna ask him, can I get the green light? Hold up. Hey, Brandon. Chat, can we say hi, Brandon? He's on the phone right now. Brandon, actually say hi. Say hi. Hold on. Say hello.
Hello, how's it going, chat?
There we go. He's the guy that can controls it for us. The POAP stuff. Do I have the green light, Brandon? To go ahead and give it the.
Can we spell the tweet out? 731.
Oh, you. Come on. Now they know, Brandon. Now they. That's true. All right, got you. All right, chat. So you heard it. 7:31 p.m. Now, this is what I'm gonna ask you to do. Listen, you gotta do it. They get the keyword. Ask it. I don't even know if it works, but let's see. Let's do it's. Make sure you go to Inside the Screen's Twitter and turn notifications on. Go. No, not tits. It's Kenny. It's exclamation point. It's the abbreviated version of inside the screen. Okay. It's. Okay. Let me pull up Twitter myself. Cause listen, I like to play fair. You know, I'm a try hard. I'm a sweat. So what I'm gonna do is I know the code, but I'm gonna wait till it get posted on the Twitter account to put it in. I'm gonna do it with you guys. It's a community experience. We have to experience it together. Because if we don't, hold on. Yeah, not tits, Jimmy. It's ITS. ITS. All right. Now, listen. So I'm on Twitter. Hold on. All right. There we go. All right. Hold on.
The suspense is killing me.
There we go. Hold on.
I mean, what in the world are we supposed to do here?
Like,
We're gonna do a secret word. We're gonna do a secret word in the app, but
the weather's not even bougie.
he hasn't said it yet. It's gonna be posted on the Inside the Screen Twitter account. I'm muting you. Take action.
Okay. What is it? Yep. Okay.
Who is that?
Yep. Yeah, we're ready.
Sorry,
We're
Goodman,
ready.
I'm muting you.
All right. So, like I said, yep. So it's gonna drop. Let me give you. Listen. Shh, can we get some? Shh. Listen. All right. So I'm looking in Discord. You guys can't find crap with the it's. Listen. There's people who's already dropping the command, right? The Nightbot's gonna drop it. Just press the link. Everybody doesn't have to type it's, right? Some people is gonna type it. The Twitch bot is gonna reveal the link. Just click the link. Let me spam the link for you guys. Listen, I'm a people's channel. I understand. Listen, here. Let me help you out. Bam.
The link
That's
just
the
points to the inside the Twitter.
Hold up. Bam. Hold up. Bam. Who's doing it in Discord? There we go. I like that. Who's this? Relish? I don't know how to pronounce it correctly, but thank you. There we go. Listen. One band, one sound. Boom. All right. My phone blowing up. I love it. All right. So this is what's gonna happen. The code command is gonna drop on Twitter. Listen, I'm a gamer. I like games. You guys seen Squid Game, right? Let's not bring that up because that show was kind of wild. Anyway, I like games. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna make it fun. We're doing good. Admin, I miss you. Listen, admin's a OG. Listen, I remember names. Don't think. Come on. Anyway, Twitter, the Inside the Screen Twitter is gonna drop the command. You guys then will use that command. Actually, yeah, you guys are gonna use that command. You know what? Hold up. We're gonna do it like this. Actually,
I'm beyond lost with this guy.
No, he's having fun.
we're gonna do it.
He's either gonna tweet it or he's gonna say it before the tweet. But it's gonna be on the Inside the Screen Twitter, Inside Screen.
And then what the hell do we do with it?
So then it's gonna drop the command.
Secret word.
Paste it in chat. The bot is
Secret
gonna reveal
word.
it to you. Listen, you do not redeem the keyword by everybody putting in the command. Right? Just click. There we go. There we go. Chat has it. Chat has it. Listen, and it was fun. We have 1 minute left. It's almost 7:31. We do things on time here. You know what I'm saying?
So it's a secret phrase on the
Pope app. Drop the command.
Yes.
Once
Yes,
that command is leaked,
I think so.
you're gonna copy, paste it, put it in chat. The Nightbot is gonna expose the code. The
Okay.
Nightbot will expose the code once you copy that tweet and put it in chat.
So the code is going to be
Does everybody
in
understand?
the
Does
Twitch
everybody understand?
chat.
This chat, yes. You're gonna put it in this chat. So Discord fam, you're gonna have to pay attention here. You're confused. Oh, okay, hold on.
It's going to be the Nightbot. It's going to happen in 1 minute. It's going to be in the Twitch
We're gonna
chat.
stop because
It doesn't
I've
make
just
sense
thought
in
about
doing this.
something.
Everybody's in the Discord.
it's unfair
not on
if
Twitch.
I do it that way. So we're gonna do it this way. I'm not gonna waste you guys' time anymore. Go to Twitter right now. Go to Twitter right now. Go to Inside the Screens Twitter right now. Oh, you guys got it? You guys got it?
Eyes 0 F the donuts. Is that right? Yeah, I think so.
I just thought about that.
Capital
There.
Eyes.
Go.
0 capital F
There.
capital
Your community. I
the,
love you guys.
capital
Yes.
Z
Yes.
O
Help each other.
and
Hive mind mentality helps everybody survive. Go. Wait. Let me put mine in.
Oh my God, I got it.
Hold on.
Oh my God, it's so confusing.
Hold on. We're gonna put it in together, like I told you.
All right, I'm dropping it in 25 days.
What is it? Keep putting it in chat so I can. Yep.
The mint process is
And
taking
once you
too
got
long.
it, say got it. Say got it. I'm putting mine in right now. Got it. Does everybody got it?
I think I got it.
Are we good? We got it. We got it. Listen, tonight was fun. It works. Make sure you guys put it in correctly. I even say it for you. Eyes of the dawn, exclamation point, it's. So EYES 0 FTHED 0 N exclamation point ITS.
Yo, that was a wild one.
Got it? There we go. Listen, tonight was fun. This is the last clap of the night. Alexa, clap.
Wow.
Thank you. I love you guys. Hope you guys have a great night. Listen, we're gonna do another Inside the Screen podcast this Friday.
Sorry, Twitch. I thought I was sharing the right screen with you the whole time.
time.
I thought you were seeing that whole Twitch stream
See you
experience,
guys
and you were
later.
just looking at
Love you
Momo's art.
guys. Have a
My
great
bad.
night,
You just got to watch
evening,
me.
morning.
Hopefully you can hear
whatever.
it though.
Love
I
you.
guess.